All right, so I wrote the IXL code up here for this first topic. It's CM7, and this is for homework number 7. And it's basically for the first topic, which actually goes into the second topic a little bit too. They're asking you to make predictions. And so these are estimates. And sometimes, you know, if they were just asking you to fill in a number, it might be a little bit more difficult to fill in the exact number that they were looking for. But since they give you 2 options, it's pretty easy to kind of just look at it and make a prediction that way based on what seems like it's happening with the line that you're looking at. And so I'm looking for this one. It says x equals 3. So I would go to the x-axis, obviously here at the bottom, and find 3. And then what I'm trying to do is I'm basically like imagining that there's a line kind of going through these sort of. It doesn't have to be exact, but the idea is that if I were to go to x equals 3 and look at that kind of imaginary line, in what area would it cross that line? Which it looks like it would be down here at the bottom, right? And so if I'm looking, I have an option of either 10 or 2, which 2 is here and 10's all the way up there. So obviously this point is a lot closer to 2. So my answer would be 2. So overall, this isn't that difficult. You just are making a prediction based on the way it looks. This graph looks really similar, right? The line would be kind of going somewhere like that. This time though, it's asking you to base it on y. So this time I'm going to go to the y-axis and I'm going to find 9. And I'm going to look to see like which area would that point be. And so my options are at 1 or 5. So 1 would be over here somewhere. And then 5 would be here. So that makes sense, right? That 5 would be the answer. So choosing the best one. That brings you to IXL code 8BS. And this one combines one we did last week with the positive, negative, and no trend, and then what we just did with the last problems. So it's both of those things combined. So I feel like this is a good review right now of some of the stuff we talked about last week. If you look at the positive trend for this one, again, you're envisioning that line, you know, that invisible line that's kind of moving through the points, which is going up in this one. Oh, funny, I'm like trying to click it like it's Excel. So it's positive. Whereas this one doesn't seem like there's really anything, right? There's kind of points everywhere happening. So this one would be one of the no trend answers. And then this is one of, oh, I guess I skipped a slide, but I had another slide in here somewhere. Negative would be going down. So positive is going up, negative is going down. No trend means the points are just scattered all over the place, like the one I just showed. And then it goes through the same problems as the last topic. So same as topic CM7. So the one we just looked at. All right. Oh, look, see, I got it out of order. That's what it was. So this is the one that was negative, where it looks like it's going down. All right. The last code is all about something called outliers, which I feel like every time I introduce this topic, I'm always like, oh, they'll get it. It's so easy. And it is very easy. But I think the thing is you need to know what the word outliers means. So it just means it's outside the like the normal range or average or however you're kind of looking at your data, but outside the rest of the group. So however you're kind of comparing that, it's outside that normal amount. So when you're looking at, and that would work for different kinds of data too, but in this situation, you're looking at a scatter plot. So you're looking at points. So in this situation, you're looking for a point that is farther away than the rest, and it gives you 2 options. Either you're looking at this point, which is in the group, or this point, which is out of the group. So hopefully you know that this would be your answer. And then for the same thing here, I have either this point or this point, which obviously this is outside. So this is the outlier. And then same thing here. Outlier there. And that's all. So hopefully if you have any questions, you'll be able to stay for asynchronous, but otherwise I think it's pretty easy this week.